you know what is mindfulness. You also know that meditation is a more formal way of practicing mindfulness. You have learned one mindfulness meditation, which is the breath awareness meditation. In that meditation, the object of your mindfulness was the breath. And what you were observing was you were trying to see part of your body, either your nostrils or some other part of the body, how that part of the body is receiving the breath. You were observing your own body sensations and you were observing your own reaction. So the real question is, what are the different types of objects that are traditionally chosen to be mindful of? In the ancient practice of mindfulness, there are four groups of objects that you can choose. The first one is the breath and the body, that's one group. The second one is your feelings and thoughts. The third one is your mind and its habits. And the fourth one is what's the right thing to do, the contemplation of what you want to do about certain decisions that you want to make in life. In our tutorial, we are going to learn 4 different meditations, and they are all about the first 2 types of objects, the breath and the body and the feelings and thoughts. All 4 meditations that we are going to learn are going to be about these 2 groups. We are going to learn the breath awareness, we have already learned that. The next one is going to be the body sensations. Then there is going to be the sound awareness meditation. And then we are also going to learn the feelings and thoughts awareness meditation. The last 2 groups we won't worry about in this tutorial. Just by learning these 4 meditations, you will get all the benefits we have already talked about, the crest that we have talked about. So mindfulness is like a muscle that you need to develop. You keep doing mindfulness meditations and keep being mindful in your daily life. That way this muscle will become stronger and stronger. Like the masters say, by being mindful like this, you will get everything. Everything doesn't mean house and car. What everything means is a much richer and fuller experience. You can be mindful of the impulse to act out. For example, when you are angry, maybe you are the type who becomes really mad and you shout and scream and you say things that you regret later on, maybe even physically become violent. If you are mindful of this impulse and how your body reacts to it, what happens to you when you do that, maybe you can sense it before you actually do the impulsive act. In the beginning, you may not be that mindful. In the beginning, even when you are mindful, you may still do the act. But then slowly, as you develop the muscle, as you become more and more mindful, you will have more control over stopping you from doing the action that you are going to regret later on. So today we are going to learn the meditation to be aware of the body sensations. So sit straight with spinal cord straight, and I am going to guide you through different parts of your body and observe the body sensations in those parts. And while you do it, remember, you are also paying attention to how everything keeps changing. The sensations change and this will pass too. That's the message you are internalizing by doing this body sensations meditation. Take a few deep breaths. And now we are going to do a meditation to pay attention to the body sensations we feel. In order to do that, we are going to choose a part of our body and pay attention to all different sensations that are coming up in that part of the body.
When you do this meditation on your own, you choose how you want to pay attention to your body, or you can start from the top of your head and scan your entire body and pay attention to all the different sensations in the different parts of your body and go all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Right now, when we do this meditation, we are first going to pay attention to the head and then to the heart, then to our tummy, thighs, and our feet. So let's start with our head. First, pay attention to all the different sensations you feel on the skin of your face. Any itching, any twitching. Just simply observe, no need to take any action. And then on the scalp. Do you feel anything inside the head? Any aches or pains? Or anything in your jaw? Simply observe. And if your attention is wandering around, bring it back to noticing inside the head and outside on the face, cheeks, on the scalp. And now move to the heart. If you want, you can place your hand on the heart area, and pay attention to how your heart is receiving the breath. Chest slightly expanding. Do you feel the heartbeats, the heart pumping? What movements you feel there? This was your head and now it's your heart. And you are paying attention to all the details very mindfully, without any judgment, simply observing. You're part of this universe. All the different human beings with very similar features. You're paying attention to the universal feature, your heart. Move on to your tummy. When you breathe in, does it expand? What do you feel inside your tummy? Is there any liquid movement you feel? Is there any aches or pains? Simply observe. And as you're observing your tummy, in case you feel anything else in any other part of your body, just notice it and say you'll attend to it later. You don't need to scratch just because it's itching. You don't need to move out of some discomfort that you may be feeling. Just see if you can continue paying attention to your tummy. And move to the thighs. Anything on the skin. Anything inside the thighs. Any muscular movement. Simply notice. And now move on to your feet. Right foot and then the left one. The right foot, see what sensations you feel at the bottom of your feet. What temperature you feel there on top of the feet. Is there any itching? Has it gone to sleep? Is any muscle or anything, do you feel it moving? Is the skin stretched anywhere? Whatever you notice, whatever your attention grabs, attend to it completely. And now move to the left foot. Again, is there any tingling, itching, anything at the bottom of the foot and on the top of the foot, on the skin? Is the skin stretched anywhere? Do you feel any pressure in any part of your foot? Just simply pay attention. And now come back to your breath because we are going to end our meditation soon. Pay attention to your breath a few times. And say these lines to yourself in your mind and be mindful of what you're saying. Breathe in, I smile. Breathe out, I am okay. I'm sitting here paying attention to my body, parts of my body, and noticing how the sensations keep changing. Even when there is a temptation to set things right by being comfortable or taking care of things, it's okay. This will pass too. You don't need to do anything. Even when the legs are falling asleep, you can sit through. You will survive. So at this moment, I am okay. Breathe in, I smile, and breathe out, I am okay. Breathe in, I smile, breathe out, I am okay. And now open your eyes slowly and then wide open.